Round out our show with what you need to know.
And today we found out what Warren Buffett thinks we need to know about the job market. Here's what he told our very own Liz Clayman.
I think it probably will, but that's what's helped us so far is that it took that jump to 5.5% last month. But so far, unemployment really hasn't caught fire, but business is slowing down, so I would worry about that.
All right. Well, is unemployment really a worry? Let's see what our panel thinks. First to Jonas. What do you think, Jonas?
No, it's not really a worry yet. In fact, I would argue a little rising unemployment would remove all these inflation fears, because that's really what drives inflation is labor cost at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. And right now, we have a decent unemployment rate. So far, we've been able to have a huge meltdown in real estate without it really hurting the broader economy that much.
Let's let Peter.
Well, first of all, it's already a much bigger problem than the statistics show. There's a lot of people who are underemployed, who are discouraged, who are working part-time. They want full-time jobs. They're working. They're unemployed, but they barely make any money. But unfortunately, the unemployment rate officially is still going to go a lot higher. You know, as Americans have to cut back because they're spending so much money on food and energy and insurance and taxes.
Does it affect inflation, though?
No, it doesn't affect inflation. Inflation is going to go up despite unemployment.
Okay.
And, it makes it worse because prices are going up, but wages aren't.
You see that wagging finger in front of you? That's the Terry.
Oh, that's just my pet.
Terry. Don't let the boys take all the time.
No, I somewhat agree with Peter. I mean, I don't think that the jobless rate, and I do think it's going higher, I don't think it affects inflation. What's interesting this time is that we're not getting wage inflation because people don't have that power over their employers, and that's going to be a problem because everyone's so heavily indebted, so they have inflation and the wages aren't going up. So how are they going to pay their bills?
Well, Todd, what do you say?
I think that the Oracle might be a little off. You know, he's always bearish a lot. He's been bearish a lot in the last 10 years, and yet the market, hasn't, fallen, and, the economy hasn't fallen off the cliff. I mean, we're in a tough situation with slow growth, and we could slip into a recession, but we're not there yet because we'll only have one quarter. So just hold off on the recession. But we're a slow growth, and inflation and unemployment will be ticking up probably to 6% by the end of the year. Neither good.
One thing that people might want to be bearish about is Berkshire Hathaway stock. That's been sort of in the dumps recently, ever since their shareholder meeting.
Yeah,
There's some concerns. Insurance companies are going to have some problems over the next couple of years. They are, at the end of the day, an insurance company.
And if you were looking to short something at the beginning of the year, who was more universally loved?
If he's saying the market's done nothing in the last 10 years, adjusted for inflation, it's down about 40%.
Quick last word, Todd. 5 seconds. Go.
He has a lot of cash on his balance sheet, and he needs to utilize that. Go buy.
Right. Okay. It is time to set aside work. Kick back. Have a drink.
Happy hour.